Floyd Mayweather jumps on the train with LeBron and Rich Paul to declare their complete, unquestioned loyalty to the very group that financed the slave trade of African people. But when it comes to black people, right here in America, LeBron is quiet. Rich Paul, Snow Bunny Rich, is quiet. Floyd Mayweather is quiet. Y'all got money. Y'all ain't got no power. Somebody sent me a clip of LeBron James and Rich Paul, and I ain't got no issue with either brother. Somebody sent me a clip. It wasn't a video. It was a letter. It was a statement that LeBron James and Rich Paul made to the Untouchables about the military conflict currently waging in the so-called Middle East. Rich Paul and LeBron James released a joint statement expressing support for the Untouchables. And I was greatly disappointed in LeBron James and Rich Paul. And of course, we know Rich Paul is bunny hopping with Adele. We know Rich Paul is bunny hopping with Adele. Rich Paul come from the ghettos. He come from the streets. Rich Paul know what it means to be black and struggling. And soon as your ass make it, you go get you a snow bunny. As soon as LeBron helps, what's his name? Maverick Carter, whatever. Who is it? Rich Paul. What is LeBron's agent name, brothers and sisters? Let's get it right. What is LeBron's agent name? What is his name? What is LeBron's agent? Let's see. Rich Paul. I got it right. Rich Paul. So Rich Paul makes it. Very intelligent, brother. Very successful. Hats off to him. But the first thing he does is go get Adele. A damn snow bunny. Why? Because when he was growing up in the ghettos of Akron, all he saw was white women paraded on the television. All he saw was black men and boys chasing after white women. And so Rich Paul, at the back of his mind, said, the minute I become successful, I'm going to go grab me a bunny. A bunny. A bunny. But let me get to the point that I'm making. LeBron James and Rich Paul released a statement. Let me pull this up. And I ain't got no issue with Rich and LeBron. I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no issue with them as men. I respect both of those brothers. Except Rich Paul bunny hopping. And LeBron trying to act like an activist he's never been. Okay, Rich Paul statement. Let me see. Let me pull this up one time. Okay. Where is it at? Okay, this is the statement, brothers and sisters. This is the statement. The devastation in the Middle East is tragic and unacceptable. The murder and violence against innocent people is terrorism. The Spring Hill Company family sends our deepest condolences to that community. We pray for peace in the region. We reiterate our continued commitment to fight against hate. We must all work to ensure the tragedy does not spread even more hate and racism. I have a question for LeBron and Rich. Do you know the history of that conflict? LeBron, Rich Paul, have y'all studied the origin of that conflict? And I can't go in it in detail because this platform is owned by Untouchables. This platform is owned by Untouchables. But if you know anything about the history of that conflict in the Middle East, then you would know who the real troublemakers are. You would know who the real troublemakers are. You would know who the real troublemakers are. But because you have been bought and paid for by the untouchables. Because you have been bought and paid for by the untouchables. You decided to involve yourself in an international conflict that is none of your business. Why are black men getting involved in conflicts between other groups? Why did LeBron and Rich feel the need to inject themselves in a conflict between other groups? I don't see y'all injecting yourself in the situation going on in Florida when that old crusty snow bunny murdered our sister AJ, single mother of 4 or 5 children. I don't see y'all making a statement on that. I don't see y'all releasing a joint statement on the fact that the U.S. Congress and President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris still haven't passed the George Floyd police reform bill. Where is LeBron and Rich's joint statement on that? Where is the joint statement on the continued lynching and murder and genocide of Africans by U.S. police? I don't hear nothing about that. Where is the LeBron James, Rich Paul joint statement on gentrification in the black community? Where is the LeBron James, Rich Paul joint statement on the miseducation of black children? Where is the LeBron James, Rich Paul joint statement on mass incarceration? So you mean to tell me LeBron James, Snow Bunny Rich, you mean to tell me LeBron James and Snow Bunny Rich, you mean to tell me LeBron James and Snow Bunny Rich that you will involve yourself in a conflict taking place halfway around the world between 2 groups of people, neither of which care for you or yours? You will involve yourself in a conflict waging halfway around the world between 2 groups of people, neither of which care about black people at all. They don't care about us at all, either side. Neither side gives a damn about African people, but you will release a joint statement in support of one side of that struggle. But you haven't released a single joint statement. You haven't released a single joint statement to any of the institutions, systems, or decision makers in America with what is going on against African people in this country. LeBron, you're starting to lose points with me right now. Snow Bunny Rich, you done already snow bunnied yourself. You done already snow bunnied yourself. You done already snow bunnied yourself. But my brother, please. Floyd Mayweather. The money team, right? The money team. I like Floyd. He might be pound for pound the 2nd or 3rd greatest of all time. You will never pass Muhammad Ali because you never fought for your people or sacrificed like Muhammad Ali. So you're not the GOAT, sir. You're not the GOAT. That's Muhammad Ali. You'll never be that. You never stood for Africans. You never fought for Africans. Let me find Floyd Mayweather's statement. Money Mayweather ain't built an institution for no black community in this country. Money Mayweather, who I love and respect. I'm a Floyd fan. But this right here, my brother, was straight up coonocracy. This was straight up coonocracy. Floyd jumped on the same bandwagon with LeBron and Rich. Floyd said, I stand with the untouchables. I stand for all humans and wish for a safe return of the Americans and the untouchables. I stand with the untouchables all around the world. And I condemn their enemies. Floyd Mayweather, you condemn the enemies of the untouchables. Have you ever condemned the police for killing black people? Have you condemned the U.S. government for mass incarcerating, miseducating, and turning a blind eye to the genocide of African people? Talk to me, Floyd Money Mayweather. Talk to me, Uncle Remus. Talk to me, Uncle Remus. Floyd Mayweather jumps on the train with LeBron and Rich Paul to declare their complete, unquestioned loyalty to the very group that financed the slave trade of African people. Complete, unquestioned loyalty to the very group that ensured the slaves on the slave ship. Unquestioned loyalty to the very group that helped participate in the destruction of African civilization. Floyd Mayweather, I'm a fan. I respect you. But this was straight up coonocracy. You lost a few points with me. You lost. It's amazing how black celebrities can go halfway around the world, involve themselves in conflicts that have nothing to do with black people. Have nothing to do with black people. Involve yourself in conflicts that have nothing to do with black people. But when it comes to black people, right here in America, LeBron is quiet. Rich Paul, Snow Bunny Rich, is quiet. Floyd Mayweather is quiet. Y'all got money. Y'all ain't got no power. Y'all got money. Y'all ain't got no power. They own our celebrities. All of our celebrities are owned. They own them. This is why I'm telling you, black men have an inferiority complex. Why did LeBron feel the need to jump up and make a statement? He ain't got nothing to do with that. Why did Rich Paul feel the need to jump up and make a statement? He ain't had nothing to do with that. Why did Floyd Mayweather feel the need to jump up and make a statement? He ain't got nothing to do with that. Because black men are scared of Caucasians. Black men are terrified of Caucasians. Black men don't want no smoke with Caucasian males. We so scared of Caucasians that whoever they fight become our enemy. Lord have mercy. Do we understand, overstand, and understand? Black men in America are so terrified of white men that whoever they fight automatically become our enemies. We still on the plantation. Black men are still on the plantation. We curse out some black women though. We'll curse out some black women real fast. We'll tell black women everything wrong with them, but we won't go to the seat of power and tell them that. All these gangsters we got in the black community, yet nobody who has murdered one of ours has been touched yet. Can somebody explain that amazing statistic? All these gangsters we got. All these gangsters we got in the black community, and not a single murderer of an African has been touched yet. And never touched. Never touched. Somebody help me understand. We have been conquered as black males. We don't even think about power. We're so afraid of competing with white men. We don't even dream about power. We're so afraid of competing with white men. We don't even debate power. We're so afraid of competing with white men. Black men in America are the only men in America who do not think about power acquisition. Black men in America are the only men in America who do not think about war. Black men in America are the only men in America who do not think about dying in service of survival of their community. Black men in America are the only men in America who are completely divorced and attached from a loyalty to their women, their children, and their community. Yes, we have been conquered. We have been conquered. Black men have been psychologically dominated. We have been psychologically dominated. Running to church ain't gonna save you. Running to the masjid ain't gonna save you. Running to the temple ain't gonna save you. Expensive homes, cars, clothes, and jewelry ain't gonna save you. Black men have been so politically effeminized. black men have been so economically effeminized that we don't even think to compete on behalf of our community. Black men don't even think to fight collectively on behalf of our community. We'll kill each other at the drop of a hat. We will declare war against another black man without even having a conversation. We will declare war against another black man without even having a conversation. We will declare war against another black man without even having a conversation. But soon, when it comes to competing against our enemies, soon when it comes to standing toe-to-toe with the browns, the yellows, the reds, or the whites, we ain't got no smoke. We ain't got no smoke at all. We celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. 50 years of hip-hop. And the hip-hop community ain't built a single institution for black people in 50 years. A damn disgrace. We celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, and the hip-hop community hasn't produced a single institution for the black community in 50 years. Somebody talk black to King Kong consciousness. Sisters, if you feel me, I need a heart. Brothers, if you feel me, I need 100 or a fist. Brothers, if you feel me, we got some unapologetically African alpha males, but we ain't got many. We ain't got many.